Hi, welcome back to Knit for Brains podcast. I'm Laura Brady.
I'm Karen Miller.
This is episode 149. Yes.
Yeah.
Of our knitting, crocheting, cross-stitching, sewing, whatever craft we're up to podcast.
Yep.
You can find us on Ravelry, Facebook, Instagram, also Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy.
You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Loopy Stitcher, spelled L-U-P-Y, Stitcher, all one word, and my designs underneath Ravelry underneath Loopy Stitcher Designs.
We're still in Bradley, Illinois.
Yeah.
We're not going to go through it all today.
No.
Weather report?
Can I say windy?
Oh my God, yes. I thought the house was going to blow over yesterday. But you know what the funny thing is not yesterday, the day before when it was calm, we lost power.
Okay, that's weird.
It went out and came back on like 3 times, and then we lost it. And then it was like, yeah, it's not going to be back until like 6 o'clock. That was like, 3 hours later. I'm like, really? I had finally just, I was getting out of the shower when it started, and I was going to, get fresh PJs on. last 2 days were pajama days. And sit and knit because I had like all my stuff done for the day and whatever. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
I went upstairs and it sounded like a train. I mean, I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, I was going to run some errands and stuff yesterday. I had a couple things I want to do. And then I heard the wind in the morning. And I'm like, no, it's a pajama day for the second day in a row.
Crazy thing is, I got my mom out in it. She had to have blood work done. And I didn't let her think about it. I'm just like, I have the car parked underneath the carport. All you got to do is go out the door into the car.
But prior to that, it had been very nice. Yeah. I was able to get back to doing my walks and runs, thankfully, because my neck had flared up after going on our trip. So that got that back under control. We spent 2 days, like I would go for a walk, and then when we got back, we did the leaves. Yeah. He used the blower, and I raked. So it was really beautiful out.
65, 70 degrees.
And it's supposed to be nice tomorrow, too. So had I not already showered when it hit 63 today, I would have went out and done my whole walk, run, whatever mood hits me. But
that's the weather.
I would have had taken another shower. So tomorrow I will be out there. But I can't wear myself out too much. I have dance class tomorrow. Oh, good grief. So, yeah.
You realize I want to go to that recital when you're up on the stage.
Well, we're giving it another try because the first class was excellent. Second class was mediocre. Last class, he didn't do... he wasn't so much interest, so we'll see how he does this time. Yeah. He had last week off because it was Halloween, which that's how I discovered I really had to get back to walking because I was suffering so bad on Halloween. Like, I hurt so bad. And took a shower and, got loosened up and everything. It was going up high into my neck. Went to do my neck massager, put it on my neck massager, and, it literally made me feel like I was going to vomit. So I was like, nope, can't do that. I'm like, crap, I gotta be over there in an hour and a half to go trick-or-treating with them. So I took another hot shower and took some ibuprofen. I was like, oh gosh, I hope I can make this. I was at this point feeling nauseous. And usually when that kicks in, it's over. I normally just go, okay, time to go to sleep. But the babies were waiting. So we walked for 2 full hours with them, and then I felt great. And I'm like, okay, you've got to get back to walking. And I don't know what my issue is because I have a treadmill right in my living room. If it's raining or whatever, but I enjoy doing the hood better. Yeah. I don't get so bored. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, knitting.
That's what you're here for, right?
We'll focus now. We're going to run through bags that I have added to the shop really quickly. Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm caught. There we go. And somebody was telling me the other day that they laugh at me and how I'm reaching over here and I'm reaching over there and I'm going down.
Don't wonder why your neck hurts?
Beyond my abilities at the moment.
Tell me the day that they laugh at me and how I'm reaching over here. Alrighty then. Thank you, Siri. Okay. I do not have these sorted, so whatever. We're just going to do this. Sock size. I don't remember what I called this. Something about winter, but it doesn't matter. You'll find the design in there. The top is also the inside. And this does have... I know not all of them have it on there, but there's all sorts of stuff. Hot cocoa and peppermints and sleds. And like on the bigger one, you see the little gnome down here. So for the medium size, I've got 2 of those. Oh gosh. I have a knitting one, which is a new fabric for me. And this is the sock size. And I have 2 of those. This next one I freaking love. Let It Snow. How cute is that? So I have 3 of the sock size.
And that green exactly matches the green in the fabric.
I am out of the medium and those because they have already sold. I'm out of the medium, I think, in the knitting. They have already sold. I've got, I think I call this one Plaid Gnomes. This is the medium size. I have only 2 of those left. Wireframe bags. I'm down to only 2 of the winter ones left. And there's a little gnome with lights. But this has got everything. Hot cocoa, trees, ice skates. There's all sorts of kindnesses like snow fun, let it snow, all sorts of stuff on there.
Yep.
So only 2 of those I'm down to. The knitting one, looks like I have 3 of those in the wireframed. I don't know which way to go. There we go. So 3 of those. And I did show these last time, but since they were in my stack, I am now down to just 4 of the other gnome bag, which is adorable.
Yeah, it is.
With all the cocoa and the lights, and there's one that's skiing. And since this is the last wire frame I'm showing, let me go ahead and open her up. And I love the inside of this too.
Look at that fun color, polka dot and almost shimmery silver.
It's like shimmery. And this is a big bag, guys. Stands up on its own with the wire frame. And then you have the handles as well. So we're down to 4 of those. So all of that is in the shop on Etsy, Knit for Brains Designs. Okay, now I just gotta manage to get this stick. Oh my goodness, guys. Try not to hit the tripod. Alright. Do you have any FOs?
1.
You want to take a guess how many I have?
12.
Keep going.
15.
Keep going.
20.
Keep going.
I'll stop now.
That was fun for me, guys. I have 23 FOs. I'm overachieving.
Apparently. She's making up for the fact that I don't knit as much anymore.
I don't know. Well, I did have a few days in Panek that I did not.
Oh, and you're making an excuse for what?
I mean...
It could have been more.
Oh, yeah, probably. All right, do you want to do your 1 FO?
Smart ass. And it's not even a knitting
I feel like I spit my pop out.
So,
oh my goodness.
My little skull ornament. Of course, I don't even have it finished like somebody else did in the last podcast.
I was just going to say that
is
not really completely finished.
Yeah, I know. So this one is a Mill Hill. It's Azul. Look at all that bling. That was fun to do. Fun to do. So I finished that. I have a hoe.
You want to show your hoe? Go ahead and show your hoe.
In cross stitch. I have a hoe. Is there such a thing? I think there is.
Sure. Because I don't have a lot of whips, needless to say, seeing that I have.
Yeah, they're all okay.
I think I have like 5 whips is all.
Okay. So you guys saw when I purchased all of the Lizzie Kate sayings, 3 little words, and they're all very inspirational thoughts, which is perfect for everything that we've been going through. So I had planned to put them all together in one big, huge banner, which while Lizzie Kate no longer is retired from designing anything, you can get all of her patterns on 1-2-3 Stitch. But you can still get the border on Lizzie Kate's like blog or website. So it's a hoe because see where the magenta line is? This is all one of those cards. Be kind, always, enjoy every moment. So, and I'm actually almost done with the second one. So yeah, I have one of the cards done and the border done all the way down. I'm ready to take that up. These are really, honestly, I can probably do one of these a week. They're very pretty much simple, straightforward stitching. So, yeah. So that's a hoe in cross stitch, I guess.
So a foe and a hoe for for Darren. Mark that down, guys. Alrighty. I guess I'll start my stack of FOs. This actually won't take that long. Okay, so I was reknitting my design that I had shown previously. And, oh, there's my highlighter tape. I was using Night Owl Fibers, blue suede shoes, which looks like so, and matches my nails. Well, I finished it. Yeah. So basically, all I need to do is take pictures of the 2 cowls, and I already have it typed up, and give my husband all of the stuff.
Look at that lace work.
And then I will have a new pattern released. And I already had a new pattern up here, which I have already put to notes, not a full pattern yet, but to notes. So there will be another coming.
Aren't you an overachiever?
I am an overachiever.
That's the name of the podcast.
But
or
yeah,
the overachiever.
I think it came out beautiful in the salad.
Yeah.
Really pretty. So, yay. Very happy with that. Okay. So, I will at some point get that done. And then I will start the new design so I can continue to use my little moo-moo bag. It's my design bag, I think I've decided. Where to next?
Decisions.
All right. Okay, fingerless mitts. Which, you know, I usually always have a pair done each podcast. Yarn is 100 Ravens. And I held it double. Yeah. Oops. Okay, that didn't work out so well, folks.
Last week I came over in like eons and we laughed so hard I said, you know, I really needed that.
What? Oh, okay, I remember what it was about. It was a good story, but it's not a story I can repeat on the podcast. Yeah. So, fingerless mitts. Another one for my friend for Christmas. I have no idea how many I'm up to for her. I just keep knitting them. She said she wanted a box of mitts, so she's going to get a box of mitts. I'll add them to the thing. I know what this one is. which I did on Halloween, bring over one of the socks to have Phil try on, and they worked out fine. So the yarn is Crystal Skies hand dyed. It is red and green self-striping. Just like I said, red and green. And I did the magic heel, which really confused him. I had to explain twice how to put it where the heel was.
Did they fit okay?
Yes.
I mean, okay.
Yep. Once I finally...
Explain to him.
Yeah, I got it through. That
the
different
ribbon,
texture was... But it could have to do with...
his color blindness.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'll have to explain. And I'm sure I'll have to explain again come Christmas.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
I could see where he would not be able to see that.
Yeah, it does kind of blend with it being the darker, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Much easier to do it this way and not have to be so precise with the heel.
Yeah. Especially when it's a gift.
Yes.
Yeah.
Great pattern for gift knitting. So there's that. Oh, that goes in here. That bag's about full. I have no idea what else I have. Okay. Oh.
She finished so many things she doesn't even remember what she knit. I feel bad for her, but I don't.
Okay, I better do these at a time.
That's why you had 20.
Oh, it gets better on the next one. Okay, so I knit some more of the Christmas balls because, I still have a whole nother container of these still. Yeah. So I got 2 in the pink sparkled. And I don't know the yarns, or most of the yarns, because they were just out of the vase. This one came out really pretty.
So what size needle are you using in those?
I would tell you, but my pattern and the thing is out there. It's the one that it calls for.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I know this is a Arkansas Yarn Co. And I know this is a Lollipop Girl Yarns. So I got, 5 of those. Look at me going on my ornaments. I'm bound and determined to get that cubby empty that has that big thing of balls in it. Okay, next up. You ready for this one? In this bag is 10 more FOs. I saw something on, I think it was on Instagram, and somebody had made something like this and kind of put like what she did, and I'm like, no, I don't like that. I'll just do my own thing. So I did my own thing.
Yeah.
I wrote it down that way since I knew I was going to make a few of them. So
apparently 10 of them.
10 of them. Well, I have a plan for these. I can't say what my plan is on here because
somebody watches.
A few people watch. So are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
I crocheted little gnome ornaments. And there are 10 of them.
That is adorable.
Isn't that cute?
Little nose.
Yeah, I had fits with the nose today. I had to go out. That was one of my errands. To get something for the nose. Now, the package didn't have enough of, like, the skin colored. So I do have 2 gnomes that have a little pink nose. But I think he still looks fine.
Yeah, you can't really tell much of a difference.
So I got 10 of those made. And I actually have a plan for these. So.
That's cute.
Those
would be great to put on top of gifts.
Well, and I'll tell you what, it literally took no time whatsoever. I mean, that was just a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 rows of crochet, and then this is just wrapping yarn around your forefingers and then tying it off, and then getting the glue gun out.
Adorable. It probably takes more time to actually put them together than it does to crochet the darn thing.
No, actually, that was really quick, too. I thought that was going to be, like...
the fussy part.
Fussy part, but, there's a piece of glue. But no, that was quick as could be, but how cute. I was quite happy with how these turned out.
Those are adorable.
So I got 10 of those. And you could do, so if I do a red hat, put a white pom-pom here, and then instead of leaving the loops, if you just cut those loops, then you would have Santa.
Mm-hmm.
That's smart thinking, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I didn't throw away my little cheat pattern that I wrote myself, just in case I decide I want to do anything else. But I did just, like I said, I have, these were a gift idea, because I have a couple little things I need to give, and I have like a little thing that would go with these. So
That's cute.
10 of those. Look at me go, guys. I know, overachiever. All right, then I finished a cross stitch thing.
And they're fully finished, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mill Hill ceramic tree, and it was supposed to be a magnet, but I don't need a magnet.
Cute.
So I made it into an ornament. So there we go. So that was another one. All right, now my next ones, which are the last ones. So I told you it wouldn't take me that long. Are sewing, but I'm calling them an FO because they were not for the shop. Okay. They're for us.
Cool.
So I found this fabric when I was in Kentucky, and I made a little bag for cross stitch. Look, it's got floss and all that good stuff on there. So you get a little one, and I made myself a little one. And then I made a big one.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that nice size?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, look at the inside.
So you get a big one.
Cool.
So we each got
Yay.
a big and a little one. Because I like the little ones for like the Mill Hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or I think are
Definitely.
nice. Because I was using like this little one.
Uh-huh.
And I think that works out
Yep.
really well. But then if you have one that you're doing a hoop with,
Yeah.
you almost need a bigger one.
Yep.
And this isn't a style bag that I make and put in the shop, but if there is an interest in a style like this, where it's just basically a flat, if there's any cross stitchers or anything out there like that, just let me know. If there's ever, something you'd like to see in the shop, I can always see what I can do about that. So
Wonderful. Thank you.
So yeah. So 4 of my FOs,
That's
well,
fun.
2 of them benefited you. I was like, I gotta get those done so we can use them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was fun.
Okay.
So I sewed for a change, and it was not for the shop.
Yeah.
Because actually I did this too, which is for somebody else.
Cool.
But yeah. But I don't want to show it because she watches. All right. Tell the people about Gift the Knits.
Okay. Knits is open until the end of the year. Really probably the beginning of the year when we first podcast. It is anything that you make or craft. Normally we call it Gift the Knits. We should probably
We're gonna
gift the
change
crafts.
it next. We're gonna
Come up with a new name.
craft the knits.
Yeah. Craft the gifts. Gift the crafts.
Craft knittle or craft. I don't know.
We'll come up with something.
You guys have suggestions?
Merry Craft Along.
that
maybe.
would be a good one.
Okay, anyways, so as long as you can make, we don't require size, we don't require how much yarn that you have to use, and as long as you are making it for somebody else, and gifting it to yourself does not count. So to any type of charity organization, it doesn't have to be for Christmas, it can be for birthdays or any other celebration, and And we have seen some other things. There has been some quilting in there, correct?
Quilting,
Yep.
diamond painting.
Yep. Yeah, so please, in Ravelry, go to our group underneath Knit for Brains and post your posts.
Yeah, it's actually listed as Knit for Brains podcast. Kind of right up there at the top. And then there's a thread for FO and for Chatter. We are up to 263 entries.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
It's moving a little slower than last year.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah. You still have quite a bit of time. Believe it or not, I actually started some gifts already.
That is very shocking.
Well, one I'm finishing from last year.
True that.
Which we know. But when I started.
Allergies. Okay, so that's Gift the Knits. Coupon codes. Gypsy Yarns. If you use code KFB20, that is good for 20% off in their shop. And who's the other one? Amanda Rake Cole on Ravelry. If you use KFB19, that's good for 20% off any of her designs. All right, whips.
That I have.
All right, I think I have like 5.
Okay. Okay. First is my Point Edwards mitts. I don't remember. Yeah, the yarn tag got lost. I think it's a denim color. I had just started last time, so I'm finished with the ribbing and I am ready to move on to just knitting and starting the actual knit itself. So I did make some progress. Woo!
All right. You did a Point Edwards mitt.
Uh-huh.
I'll do a Point Edwards mitt.
Okay.
Because I took one off and put one on. Juliana'sFiber.com, and this is called City Lights on the Lucid Dream sock yarn, which I am holding double. I got a cuff, and I just started the actual hand. I just casted that on this afternoon. I had no FOs left. None that I had worked on, so.
Yep.
All right, you're up again.
Okay.
And if you, I was going to say, noticed, I do my mitts on DPNs. She magic loops.
Yep.
I love magic looping socks. I'm just not a fan of magic looping mitts. Plus, it kind of gives my hands a break from the magic looping of it versus DPNs and stuff. So I like to switch things up. So there's that.
Okay, you've seen this many a times before. This is Maxim Sears. The Snuggle is Real. And I'm making quite a bit of progress on the mohair section on the inside. You can see where I was last time. I'm actually probably down to about here. So I probably have 4 more inches to go. And I'll be able to finish this up for my son for Christmas. So this is what I have been bringing with me to the restaurants and stuff, since it's just, I mean, while it's mohair, yes, it is just knitting. So I bring that with. Trying not to floof it up too much.
So we don't have mohair flying.
That's why I'm over here.
And that's why she keeps scooting the minute I cough. And it's just, it's been a very, with 2 to 3 days of wind and it's blowing at everything, I get so affected by it.
So I'm not gonna.
All right. I'll do another one that I just casted on today. Well, I mean, you know.
Yeah.
So I had already made Peanut a love note to give her at Christmas. So I decided I better do something for little man. And I had a bunch of Karen cakes that I got from one of the thrift stores. So I said, well, let me use that because then it's, Alisha doesn't even have to worry about it. She can throw it in the washer and, you know. So I'm using a free pattern. It's just raglan sweater. that I found on Ravelry for free.
That's cute.
For
what ages does that?
worsted weight yarn. 12 months all the way up to 7 years.
Okay.
And it's just unisex. I mean, it's just a basic raglan sweater. So this is the Cairn cake I decided to use for him. And I do have another one. That way, something is giving me a tickle in my throat. That way I can match up the sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
I can just pull out the other one and be able to match up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's... Fairy cake, this one is called. He always looks good in blue, so... So guys, I'm like really coordinating here because I've got extra cords in there. I'm using a Christmas bag since it's a Christmas gift.
Oh.
I am using a Christmas progress keeper. And I am using Christmas stitch stops.
Where'd you get those stitches? Those are cute.
Oh, I
have you had them, or did you make them?
No, I just recently got them. I found a place. I'll share with you after the podcast.
Those are cute.
So I got the neck, and it's kind of hard to show it. It's most people would be like, why do you have it on that needles? But you know how I am about. So I've got the neck, and I'm starting to do the actual raglan increases. This will go really fast.
Yeah.
So this should, if I am not going to say this should be done next time, because every time I say that,
it sits.
It's not done because Laura gets distracted. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. I also, you must have missed the episode where I showed the new stitch stoppers I got, because I also got Sheep and Pac-Man and Pac-Man Ghost.
Yeah, wasn't that last time that you showed those?
Might have been.
Or you started out, you went there because it was Pac-Man that drew you there, and then you ended up,
Yeah, I got those too.
Okay. Okay.
Every time I come in the sewing room, I end up with threads on me. And I'm forever vacuuming in here and dusting, and I don't know. I'm going to give up.
Okay. This is a new pattern that you guys haven't seen. I have purchased since the last podcast I was on. It's called the Salem Sisters Apothecary. And it's by Primrose Cottages, and it was part of the Expo releases. And this is actually going to be a gift for my daughter. And here it is so far.
Nice.
So this one won't take too long. The linen I'm using is Artiste. I think it is... It looks like it's possibly... It's either 28 or 30. I think it's 32 count, I think. Sorry, but I just got it at Hobby Lobby. But I had talked to my aunt when she was home last and was like, what kind of thing would you like? And I took it from there. And I think she'll like this a lot. Her and her roommates decorate for Halloween and stuff. So I'm sure they will all enjoy that. Okay.
Sorry, I'm writing notes and stuff I need to tell you after the podcast. Next up is another new cast on. Because that's the way I've been rolling. I am using Knit Picks Felici. Don't ask me what the colorway is. Chickadee. And I had 2 of those. And I got some little toes. And the needles. These are going to be fill socks again. So. I just keep adding.
So will you go
socks
through almost that whole thing for him?
I have no idea. That's why I went ahead and opened.
Yeah.
That's why I went ahead and opened both.
Mm-hmm. Just in case.
Yeah, I will probably There'll be some left over, but
Not
not a ton.
yeah. What the heck? Come out, wherever you are. It's not gonna come out. It's stuck. Yeah. Anyways. Let me get this out here. Okay. This is one of the Mill Hill kits that we had gotten, or I had gotten when we went on our last trip. Or our last road trip.
Was that from Crazy Dude?
Yeah, Crazy Dude. And I chuckle every time I think about that. Anyway.
Creepy Dude. We call him Creepy. That's what it was.
Crazy Dude. The Creepy Dude. So this one is Buttons and Beads, the Winter Series, and it's penguins playing on top of an igloo there, and it's called Playful Penguins. Imagine that. There's a heck of a lot more to this than I realize in terms of stitching. This is like this is going to be practically, it is going to be full coverage.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got most of the sky, like on one of the colors, I've kind of color block finished. And now I'm going back with the second color to do the sky. So I love working on, I mean, a lot of people don't like working on the perforated paper. And
oh, I love it.
I get it, but you can see, I don't have to really, wear any type of magnifying or anything when I'm dealing with that, so.
Okay, so that was kind of reminding me of this fabric that I have coming up.
Oh my gosh.
With all the little guys. This is one of the fabrics I have that will be up in the shop at some point, but look how cute the little penguins are. And her cross stitch reminded me. I mean, they're even going up the tree to decorate. And how funny it was actually on top over here of my massive stack of fabrics. I might have a fabric addiction.
So that's that one.
I shouldn't say that. All the fabrics I purchase are for the shop. All right. Next up, journey sock. I was like, what is it? What is it? Okay. Oh, that's what I thought.
Oh, no. Out.
Go ahead and do another one.
Okay. Let's put on that. Let's do this one. Okay, you guys saw when I purchased this one, which is definitely my aesthetic. This is a Plum Street sampler, and it's called the Gather In. There you go. I started that. Finally got all the DMC.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's more than one needle.
And that's how far I've gotten on that. I'm really enjoying it. It will be a big piece. It's going to take me a while to finish this one, because all of this house is completely filled, but I am enjoying that. And then I even kept the tag from the material. It is CS fabric. 32 count Lugana taupe. Always, that's where I purchased it. CS fabric. I'm not for sure what company that is. But we got that at one of the Always in Stitches, one of the stores that we went to in Indiana. Very nice Lugana fabric that we picked out. And I actually ended up with a DMC color, I think it was called Whitewash, which has a little bit of yellow. And I know a lot of people have switched it out depending on their fabric. I think I'm going to keep it with this because my fabric is dark enough that it's going to pop. So there's that one.
Okay, now I have to say, this is like the 4th time I have taken this project out of the bag. and the stitches have been off the needles.
So maybe you need to use your
It
stoppers.
is something, I always use these same needles for the journey socks. It is something with this yarn.
It's too slippery.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to have to, I have a bunch of needle stops, so I will put them on all the DPNs. So this is my journey sock. The yarn was from an advent that I got from Cherry Pie Cottage, which FYI, I talked about it last time. And it has happened. Cherry Pie Cottage has updated her, she's done her last update for the year. And it is her Christmas update. So she has some really pretty Christmas sets and mini sets and single skeins and all that. So go check out Cherry Pie Cottage on Etsy. You're up again.
Okay. I don't know why that keeps happening.
I'm not going to put this in there.
Okay, this is The Moons of 2022 by Kathy Barrick, which is another large project. Seem to have a lot of those.
More power to you.
Yeah. So the last time I think I had the top, I had the whole top finish, which that is like full coverage. It's a lot of stitches. And I had The Moons of 2023 done. And I may have, one side was done on this side. But since then, I have moved completely down and done all the outlining, except for the last one, for the calendar part of it. And then it's just putting them on. And you notice that I put 2023. So there is an option in here to do both 2022 and 2023. So I will be using the 2023 version. So there's that.
All right. This is my last FO whip.
Yep. And while you're pulling that out, this is all, again, DMC. And again, another artiste. I think this is 32 count from Hobby Lobby.
Mama Vertebrae sweater. Yarn is Miss Babs, Yowza, Shining City. I finally worked on a sleeve because I've just been putting it off, I guess. But look how long my sleeve is. I need to, I never decreased because my t-shirt thing.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm getting near the end, I need to actually try it on and see if I want to decrease near the end.
Yeah.
Or not. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We shall see. I need to try it on. But guys, it is so pretty. So yeah, I did a lot of work on that sleeve. That was a lot of knitting. And look, I'm smart. I have stitch stoppers on here.
Yeah.
I have enough now. I could put them on every single project I have going.
There you go.
And probably then some. So, yeah. If I get moving, I was getting bored, though. And just knitting
Mm-hmm.
On the sleeves kills my thumbs. So, that's why I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's it for me.
So this was a kit that Laura had found at a thrift store. It's called the Shadow Box, and it comes with everything, even a frame. It's kind of like a 3D pop-out. And I am working on the background. The last time you guys saw this, I had the window, the inside of the window done, and was starting on this piece here. So I've gotten all of the actual window outside stitching done, and I'm working on the wallpaper. So that's coming along.
Cute.
Yep. What's that? You done?
Oh, yeah, I'm done. I tap out.
Okay. We're not too far away from each other. I have one more.
That went down the wrong way.
You okay over there?
Yeah. That made my eyes water.
Okay. So, this is A Holy Night Nativity by Stony Creek. I know I got this off of the secondary market. And I'm using
fancy
all
secondary
of
market.
yeah, off of Facebook. I'm on what was it? Kind of like a resale for
cross stitch.
Yep, for cross stitch. And this is on. Where was it? Okay, I had to wait a while for the material. I think I showed it last time. Fabrics by Stephanie Ariel's Grotto, and this is on 28 count Lugana. So I have started and gotten almost the first of the first person's robes.
Why do I keep seeing something float past me? Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was floating past me. I'm like, what? And
oh my god.
I swear I'm not seeing things.
Okay, that is the last.
You have me looking at that ribbon now, trying to figure out what is on it, Karen. It's driving me insane.
Just go get it.
So before, while my husband was doing the light and whatever, she's like, what's
No, it's not.
what's on that ribbon over there? And it's really pretty. Is that a moon? I'm like, I don't know. Well, it's been driving me nuts. What's on it?
It's an ornament. We were seeing the side of the...
That is really pretty. Look at the ornaments.
So from the distance and the way it was, we were actually seeing this ornament here, and you can see where we could tell. It looked like a moon. I was like,
that's too funny. Well, it looks like I have 3 spools of that.
Yeah. Very pretty. Anyways.
Wow. Distraction.
Sorry.
Okay. Acquisitions?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Do you have thrifting?
No.
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 Bummer.
No thrifting. I have my club came again. How about I share that?
There you go.
From Hank's Yarn Co. Yes. Oh, no. Hank's Yarning Company. The Simply the Best Yarn Club, Schitt's Creek. So, this won't be ruining it because it came quite a while ago. October. It's called There's a Bug in Your Dress.
Can't wait to I see that episode.
So, there's that. You want to show something?
Okay.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It fell down and I knew it was going to happen. It came with the Progress Keeper, too. Okay.
So this is the first part of a 3-part mystery set. I think I brought the other one, too. By Tiny Modernists. It is a Christmas snow globe, and this is the first of the 3. And the third one will have the complete thing. I also have the Halloween one because that's cute too. But Megan collects snow globes, so I have a plan for them.
All right. My next one is a needle minder I got from... Why is that? No. Blow. Why is that weird like that? You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know how to... Hold on. I'll tell you where it's from. She's a lovely, lovely, lovely lady. Blow My Minder. Let me just go ahead and show her shop on Etsy since I pulled it up. She is out of Wisconsin. And I did have to contact her. And she's quite she's quite the lovely lady. Mm-hmm. So I ordered a Schitt's Creek needle minder, and it's dated saying, "I'm trying very hard not to connect with people right now." Which I should have worn my t-shirt that my husband made me because it's white and it has that on it. So I got that. Woo woo. Okay, you're up again.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
That's it. That's like it is a strong magnet. Yeah, I will go right to the Halloween version, the Halloween Crystal Ball by Tiny Modernist. And of course, all three of these have already come out, and this is the finished product. So
that's adorable.
Isn't it adorable? That's why I felt completely comfortable in getting the Christmas one. So you still have to purchase all three. It doesn't come like you can purchase the third one with all of them. So keep that in mind if you're interested. I got this either from Garan Stitchery or 123 Stitch. One of those two. I'm not for sure which. They both have it. So
okay.
There's that.
Sticking with the same theme in two ways. Another needle minder from Space Cat Crafting, and it's another Schitt's Creek. Ew, David. And that's where my needle minders are going to end up living when they're not. They'll never get lost.
Yeah,
right
there you go.
Cart.
Yeah, exactly. You know exactly where they're at. Okay. Okay, this one I know I got from Garan Stitchery. This was a Expo 2023 release, and it's a bunch of smalls. This is by Twin Peak Primitives, and it's called Gingerbread Smalls. And all these cute little gingerbread houses. I don't know that I'm going to do them as pillows.
Yeah.
But pick a few of them. I don't know if I'm going to do all of them even. Those are cute.
So, are these mini pillows or are these full-size pillows?
These are mini pillows.
I was trying to just figure out what size.
I want to say they're... Yeah, depending on your count, like this one here is 6.75 wide by 4.5 inches. So they're small, like designer pillows.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? That people would put in like dough bowls or set up out as displays.
You know, like a lot of stuff everywhere. You know how I am.
Oh yeah. That's why I don't know that I will be doing them as actual pillows. We'll see. And here's some more pillows.
Okay.
It was the theme. This is by Manny Didana, The Blessings of Christmas. And again, this was an expo and very old-fashioned Christmas. Peace, hope, joy, love, and the blessings of Christmas. So, those. And this one, I know I'm not doing this as a pillow. The Little Red Schoolhouse Pin Keep, 1862 by Pansy Patch Quilts and Stitchery. This one I actually might get the silks on this just because it was with hand-dyed thread by Leo and Roxy. I don't know that I'll... Because it doesn't actually... the conversion that it gives you two colors of DMC numbers. And, of course, it tells you that it won't necessarily turn out like that. So I actually might get the silks that it calls for in this one to get the effect. Okay, I was on a little bit of a Christmas binge. Because I don't have... I mean, other than the Christmas ornaments, I don't have... Now, these will be fun. These are very simple and straightforward. These are by Annabella's Old-fashioned sleigh Christmas. North Pole ginger. This is gingerbread cookies. Pringle Candy Co. Merry Little Christmas. Cut and Carry Christmas. And Santa's Workshop. I think Santa's Workshop's one of my favorites. That one and the sleigh. These two are my favorites. So those will be easy ones. I actually think I might make a couple of these for my mom, since they have a place outside of their doorway they can decorate. So I'll be making. Let's see. And that's it.
Okay, I have a couple more. Mine are from when we went to Kentucky. We went to a couple of needlepoint stores. The first one is the Eye of the Needle. And that's in Lexington, Kentucky. And I went ahead and got one of their clear bags with their logo and info on it. I got a Stitch and Zip kit that includes everything with it.
That is so you.
And that's what it will look like.
Yep.
Very much me. So that'll be fun. And then I got a little one, a little Stitch and Zip, which is a coin purse or credit card kind of thing. Again, it has everything in it that you need to make it. And it has the owl. So that was cute.
Yep.
So that was the first one we went to. And then the second one I went to, which was a bit pricey.
Oh, I was wondering which one was the price.
So I didn't get a whole lot there.
Oh, this one you said was more of a needlepoint shop versus...
They both were.
Oh, okay.
They both were needlepoint.
Yeah.
There was no cross stitch at all in either store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that is pricier.
M's Canvas House, also in Lexington. And I did get one of their bags as well with that on there. And all I got from them was a little needle buddy. Because I needed kind of like smaller ones. And then on the way home, we stopped in Noblesville. And this was in their clearance section. A Mill Hill Holiday Wishes.
Cute.
So I picked that up because it was 40% off. And of course, I think it's a magnet again, but will not be a magnet by the time I'm done because I don't need no magnets.
Yeah.
What do you do with magnets?
Yeah, they're too big to be like needle minders plus the wear and tear even.
Yeah.
As a needle minder, but you know, like how many magnets do you need?
Right? So I just always make them into little ornaments.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, whatever. So there's that. That's all I got.
Yeah, I have several ornaments that are made out of paper, perforated paper from years ago, and they've still kept up after years of being put in boxes, taken out, and pulled out.
I had to buy perforated paper. Did I tell you?
So which one was it for? It wasn't for any of these?
No, it wasn't for any of those.
No. It was for another one that you were doing that you messed up?
Yeah, when you're up cross-stitching at 3 a.m. because you can't sleep. You need to be a little bit careful when you've made a mistake and you're tearing back because I ripped the paper. Well, that was about 2:30 because by 3 a.m. I was ordering perforated paper. And then I forgot about it. It came in the mail. I'm like, oh, who sent me something? And then I open it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I did order this. This is what happens when I can't sleep. But I did it. I ended up putting that one away that night, and I started a different one, but I haven't worked on any of the other ones, so
Yeah.
I didn't show them.
That's funny.
No, it's not funny.
Yeah. Well, it's not funny that you're up at that time.
Okay, so funny story, because my husband doesn't know, like, I tell him, but he doesn't really know how bad my sleeping is.
Mm-hmm.
So most nights, if I'm not sleeping or, really restless or whatever, I'm afraid I'm going to wake him up, especially if he has to go to work the next morning. So I just move, I shut the bedroom door and I either lay on the couch or I go and, ruin some cross stitch or what have you. So when we went to Kentucky, needless to say, we're in a hotel room and there's no bedroom for me to go to.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to bed early. It was like 9:30 because we had been up since early and then traveling and doing all that. And I woke up and I thought it was morning. And I was just like, oh, I feel so good. I'm like, what time is it, honey? And he grabs his phone and it's 11:30. I did not sleep the whole rest of the night, which in turn kept him up. Yeah, he was like, that was not a good night. I'm like, welcome to my world. So we kind of got to experience. But yeah, 2 hours and I'm just like, oh, it's morning and all excited. I slept through the night. No. That's what happens. It's sad. I read a book. Another book, but I forgot to write. It doesn't matter. I read a book. I finished Riverdale, which got extremely weird. People said in the last season, I would have to say in the last 2 seasons, 5 and 6, it got very strange, but I was invested, so I had to finish it. I will watch the last season next year when it comes out, season 7, which is the final season. So I mean, I'm 6 seasons in.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I not? And then I started Roswell. Roswell. There we go. I'm on season 2 already. I'm starting to just do the whole, okay, Netflix, what do you think I need to watch? Because I've gone through my list. So if there's anything that you think I might enjoy, guys, I no longer have a list. So yeah, I'm just taking recommendations from Netflix now. I did that with Hulu too, so other than that, I'm not really, I'm just watching my normal stuff. What? Oh. Anything new in the 2 weeks? I think I already kind of covered everything. Kentucky, trick-or-treating, walking, bad neck, sewing, tons of crafting. Okay, you're up. I'll get my hair cut too, but not that you can tell, but I did take 5 inches off of it. So now it doesn't want to stay up in my whoopty because my curls are out of control.
Your whoopty?
Yeah, my whoopty. I don't know. It's like, it's a ponytail, but it's a bun, but it's not really a bun, so.
Or whoopty.
Whoopty.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't really been up to, I've been going through a phase of watching a whole lot of MasterChef. Of course, I finished MasterChef Junior.
You need to stop that. You know what I'm going to tell you.
And I've begun the whole MasterChef. Now, it was funny because I think it was while I was watching I was watching something else, and a commercial came up for Schitt's Creek.
Yeah, you told me this.
And Chuck was in the room, and he's like, "That looks interesting." I said, "Well, Laura said you probably like this show."
Did he start watching it yet?
He hasn't started watching with me yet, so hopefully I can get him in. So I stopped watching.
Love
there's especially the log cabin one. I just finished watching that one.
Oh my gosh.
That was hilarious. It's like I was just waiting for this big old drama.
So you're
I was like, oh my god.
so you're getting a little bit more into it now.
Yeah.
You're kind of knowing that, like,
yeah.
you kind of start liking the people.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Right, yeah. Because you know when, one of them got, this one walks in, you're like, oh boy, here
It was
is.
like only 6 people. 6 people involved. And I'm like, oh no. You're talking to your sister here. That is not what it's going to be.
No. No.
Yep.
Yeah, he'll really enjoy it.
Yeah.
He's got that type of humor.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to have to go back and rewatch from the beginning with him. I mean, I'm not that far in.
I can let her go back and rewatch.
Yeah.
And I've watched them all, so.
Yeah. I watched one show, which I horribly hated, and I finished watching it. It was a movie on, it was Northmen or whatever. It was supposed to be a Viking. Didn't care for it all. Almost done. I actually have not finished the last. I've waited to watch the last of the Game of Thrones, the Dragon series. And then we need to finish the Ring of Powers. But it's mainly been watching FlossTube and watching MasterChef.
I think I forgot to watch The Resident.
Oh, no.
On Tuesday. Well, what has happened is on Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
I have too many things that record. So I have to remember to go to Hulu
Oh.
and watch The Resident. I think I forgot this week. Shoot. I have a problem watching MasterChef and MasterChef Junior and Hell's Kitchen. I have to save them for when I'm sitting down on the couch to eat a meal. Because otherwise, I get hungry watching them.
Well, I don't get hungry when they do a mystery box and it's a pig's head.
Well, no. But when they're showing all these steaks that look freaking delicious and they're little
Yep.
Wellington.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff I would not eat they cook.
Yeah.
Like I would not. Like
There's a lot of fish. Do you like fish?
I'm allergic.
Oh, you're allergic. Okay.
I don't do any seafood. I don't
even do shrimp.
Yuck. No. I don't do any like rice. I don't like rice.
Yeah. Texture?
I don't know. Bland?
Well, it can be.
And sometimes texture, because sometimes it's like gummy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But their meat, that's where it's at for me. I'm like, oh yeah, that's a nice medium rare, because I like medium rare. So yeah, I'm always like, when he cuts it open, I'm like, oh, that looks really good.
I'm worse with that with the British Bake Off. Of course, I'm caught up with that too.
Yeah, I can't watch that.
Because I could eat some cupcakes and some cake and some cupcakes and then some pie.
See, I don't eat cupcakes. I don't eat cakes. I don't eat pie.
Hence the reason why I'm sitting here like this.
My sweets, I like candy.
Unless it's peanut butter.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No.
She gave me some Reese's peanut butter cups. They're sitting out there waiting for me. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yep, it's all redecorated. She got to come once to see the Halloween.
Uh-huh.
And then that came down as soon as she was gone. And then I put up fall stuff until
now we got
Christmas.
turkey napkins.
And Christmas, you've already been through. You know, we have a Charlie Brown tree.
Yeah,
and a big
I have my own
tree.
stocking.
Yes, she has her stocking. Which always gets filled.
It's definitely the one place I can come and I can be surprised, which I love. Because I'm telling my family exactly what I want. Because they're like, they won't give me anything unless I actually tell them what I want.
I actually ordered. Well, no. I received one item for you this week, and I ordered another item. Hey, I've been doing good with my, like, it'll be good when it's time to put the tree up because I need to get into that closet. I need to sort everything before I wrap it and figure out what I have for everybody because I shop throughout the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm pretty much done with Phil. I think I like maybe need an item or two for Alisha. The kids, I know I've bought quite a bit, so I don't know. I'll have to see. I don't have like a whole lot of people I buy for those, so because we have, you know, small family. Like I sent my sister a gift, and my friend Lori and Laura and Jenny, and then there's basically just Alisha, Phil, the grandbabies, and my mom. That's it, and you. And me and my husband decided a couple years ago we don't buy for each other anymore for any occasion. So because we.
You can get it for yourself if you want it.
Which we usually do. So, so yeah, rather than trying to, you know, think of stuff. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
Yeah, we went over the gift of knits.
Oh, I did want to mention Arkansas Yarn Co. Sock Yarn Society subscription boxes have opened back up as of November 1st. Should still be open, but it's for a very limited time. So if you, I mean, you guys saw the couple boxes that I got from her. They're really fun. So if you're interested in that, I think it's just sockyarnsociety.com. So, or you can go to Arkansas Yarn Co. for the information. So make sure you check that out. Go check out Knit for Brains Designs on Etsy. You're going to tell them to do the things?
Yeah, you need to like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
So, give us some comments, too.
Yeah.
If there's anything you think we should check out on TV, any recommendations, let us know. If there's any sorts of bags or different themed fabrics that you'd like to see in the Etsy store, and or just like totally, if it's not a bag, if there's just like an idea that you have that you'd like to see on the Etsy store, put that in the comments.
Oh yeah, because I don't know what happened to it.
What?
So I worked on this. I think I was working,
Oh,
I got these.
well, actually, these are being redesigned.
But basically, they're floss keepers.
Yes, my husband made.
I'm like, I haven't used it yet because
I use
the one I just
two.
have, you know, one color on it, you know, is black. And the other one, there's way too many colors for it to fit on one. Although
There's 20 holes.
you could use a ring and connect two of them together and do them all like that. So, yeah.
Or just use two of them, put them both in the bag. I mean, I've given him some ideas for those though, so they are being fancified.
Fancified, that's a word.
Fancified. That's like glorified. So they are going to be fancified.
Okay.
So yeah, and that was kind of like a me and Karen thing, but I mean, if there's stitchers out there that would be interested, just let us know. Other than that, I don't think we have anything else, eh?
No.
Eh? We're in Illinois. We went through that really quick.
Yeah.
But that's okay because my foot's asleep and tingling. Badly. So, all right. We will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye.